Hey everyone, Shadow Rockets here, and today I have some shenanigans-filled gameplay as usual. This week I kind of want to focus on fun gameplay. I was playing with my buddy Reid most of the time. That's Teen Gohan, you'll see. And at the start of this game, he asked me, "Are you gonna run for the sword first thing?" And I said no. And then I got in game, and I said, "Reid, I'm gonna run for the sword first thing." So I think you'll be surprised. I ended up, it's definitely my tool of destruction because it seems like it's all I used for some reason. It was just a lot of fun to use it. So I couldn't really get away from it except for when I died, which was heartbreaking, but I made do without it for a few kills. Now we do have one of our teammates leave, and I'm not really sure why they leave, but I think a couple of their teammates leave as well. So I actually think it ends up being 3v2 if I do recall. Yeah, there's one of their teammates leaving right now, so that's a little heartbreaking. I don't really know why that ended up working out like that in this game. I mean, it's only 5-2, so I can't understand why anyone would want to leave right away. Obviously, someone throwing a grenade up from the shotgun room, I thought they were above me, but they are below me. There's my daily text in the middle of my recording, so we're on track. Obviously, we are right on track. Day one of recording. So the first thing I'll have to say is Reid and I were definitely not in the right state of mind in this gameplay. However, it all worked out for the best. I've got a lot of just really funny gameplay from this. I don't know how that person missed me right there, but that's a little depressing. So I'm rocking this sword and shotgun, shoddy swords, and oh, it's one of my favorite games to play in old Halo 2. I think I was saying bye at this point in the gameplay because I was just mopping them up. I ended up going 30-11 in this gameplay, so little spoiler alert, I racked and carried, so that's the plus. I really miss Halo 2. I think that's pretty much all we played. That was a really beautiful snipe. He or she was falling down the I think they're the ones that just quit. They were falling down a little hatch, and they just got wrecked in the head right before they made it. Kind of backed over that grenade. I probably should have been paying attention a little bit more. I was not aware that they threw that grenade. So that's just kind of the hazards, I guess, of playing while not really paying attention. So, dual-wield SMGs in this game, so much stronger. It is so much stronger than just a single SMG. I feel like it's exponentially stronger for some reason. It doesn't even feel just linearly stronger or twice as strong. It's definitely exponential. We'll say like 4 times, because definitely the mental state, we'll say, affects the play more than anything. But one of my favorite combos, which I think I have some footage of coming up, not necessarily in this game, but in another game. I don't know if I recorded that one. Reid and I kind of just take to using SMG and plasma rifle combo, and that is a wonderful combination. Probably the best one in the game, other than the chintzy using, a plasma pistol battle rifle combination. That kind of sucks, but I do kill a lot of people with that combination, or that use that combination, I should say. Look at that person's name. Don't quit. What a person. That's a great name for this specific, I guess, gameplay. So kudos to them. I haven't thrown kudos out to anybody in a long time, so I want to do that because that's a great name to have, and this is a great game to show it. They really stuck to it. Proud of them. Proud of them a lot, actually. They fight right through to the end, which is admirable. But my sword game just it works out for the best. I always lunge, maybe not at the right person, but the right person for that situation, because it kind of throws off the enemy. You lunge really fast in Halo 2, so it's kind of hard to keep track of, and really far too. So it's hard to keep track of someone when they're lunging, and if you can keep track of someone when they're lunging, you'll be a better person because of it. I did stick the other member of the team, but I didn't manage to get that second kill, which would have kept me alive, sadly. But I do hop right back in and get wrecked by the sword, so this is kind of the disheartening part of the game. Looks like Reid is still struggling to score. I'll upload some footage where he's leading the team because he does it quite frequently. He was just having an off day this day. Actually, no, this was just one particular off game. I think I was recording for probably 2 hours this day, just non-stop playing between he and I. So this is actually one of the middle games just because I really enjoy Lockout. It's a fun map to go back to. You just unload almost I just unloaded over a third of an SMG clip in order to kill him. Thinking about doing an in-depth for the Halo series, kind of the differences between the games and damage, and maybe even be able to see some bullet registration problems with it. So that'll be interesting. Look for that coming up. I might just do that this week. We shall see. I am going to be doing a little bit more research starting on Tuesday. So I'm still going to keep up with the daily uploads, but don't expect crazy, what should I say, in-depth, I guess, too much this week. But I definitely want to get into that, so expect it. Expect me. I see that sword. I'm like, oh, baby, going right for it again. So we are actually, it's pretty close game. It's relatively close for 3v2. It's kind of disheartening, but that shotgun just snuck up on me and got me from behind. So that was, probably should pay more attention to that radar, but I feel like they were crouching in the corner. It's a pretty common place to crouch in that bottom middle region. I think I do it even for a little bit with the sword just because it's so effective. It really, people walk through there regularly, so it's hard not to abuse that fact and get that beat down right behind him as he turns trying to see me. It's pretty nice. Just from not jumping for once, I managed to stay underneath his field of view. That kind of worked in my favor. That was nice. I saw my teammate kind of backing away. I was like, what are you backing away from? And run right into just a bunch of grenades. So again, environmental awareness. I was not that was not a thing. It wasn't a factor in this game. I really wasn't worried about anything. I was just kind of going in. I have some gameplay. I don't think I'm gonna upload it. It's really bad. It was just Reid and I messing around on Oddball because I like playing objective game types every once in a while, and objective game types are silly, but when you play objectively and just don't care about the kills at all, you get really funny gameplay. It's just really bad. So, but I don't want to get too far off topic here. Running in with dual SMGs only to get wrecked by the sword again, but I do manage to scrape out one of those kills, so I don't feel too bad about the death. Sitting at 20 kills out of my team's 34, so definitely being a leader. I am actually talking in-game in this one. Didn't record myself because we were saying just the worst, most stupid things possible, and plus my recording was messing up a little bit. I got to figure that out so I can do some live recordings for you friends. So that's another thing I'm working on right now. Reid gets a little frustrated coming up because he's like, oh, you're welcome for the kills. I was like, Reid, I'm using a sword, assists don't matter. So he was a little salty that day, but that's okay. We were joking around, having a good time. I do sneak up on this person. I like using this lift to my advantage. I don't ever tend to jump straight towards the lift. I think I do once in this gameplay, and that's just to try to bum rush someone as fast as I can. They thought I was coming down from below, came from above, and his foot kind of threw me off. I always forget that that is a location to kind of camp right above where I'm at right now. You can jump up to it and kind of crouch walk along the wall. Really, really effective in Team Slayer or when there's a lot of people and they don't know you're up there, or maybe they do know you're there, but they don't necessarily know you're up there. They're rushing your side of the map, and you just wreck them from above. So it's not necessarily good for taking out an entire team, but it's definitely good for taking out one or two people. Sadly for him, though, he did not manage to get me in time. The sword is just so fast. Here's another example of the sword kind of messing up, just not following through. Got that killing spree, though. So, again, being really, really aggressive, just running in. That sword lunge range in Halo 2 is just so dramatically increased compared to all the other games. So I really wasn't worried. I almost got that grenade to bounce off the other grenade explosion into him. That would have been great. I actually managed to get a double kill right here with the throwing, sticking him, and he backs into his teammate. So I was really excited about that. That was wonderful because I would not have been able to get any of the kills had I been in that fight any second longer because obviously I had no shields or anything. This is one of the moments where I just kind of run in for the last kill because I was just like, we're finishing this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and girls enjoyed it. My bad, sorry. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe for daily Halo, Black Ops, and other random shenanigans gameplay. Shadow Rockets out.